morning, wealthy, successful, money making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me for another video, guys. I'm so glad you can you can deal with me. You can be you with me this morning. Before you have the dollar yen, the euro yen, the euro CAD, and the euro USD on the 5-minute time frame. And you can see this market is just kind of like this morning. We are waiting for a good setup to enter this market. However, you may have noted that my candles no longer have shadows. If you want to accomplish the same effect, simply right click, go to your properties, and remove the color from your bar up and your bar down. I've done this because it more clearly shows me trading advantages. Also, I added the E's on the chart to show you what was going on during the European session. So the Euro CAD was up for the Euro session. The Euro Yen was down. The dollar yen was down. And the Euro dollar was swinging. In the market, you have different kind of days. And there are days that you have short swings, like, let me go ahead, like on this euro dollar pair, and then there are days that you have strong trending markets. It seems as of late the opening hasn't been worth trading at all. It's just been kind of short, choppy market. And when I say short, your profit potentials have been shorter and the potential for loss has been much greater. So right now we're waiting for something very significant to happen in the market. Something that probably would have looked like this, except it's not. So something really significant to happen to enter any of these markets. I do want to say before I pause this video that during these markets, it's probably a really good idea to decrease your trading size simply because the profit potential is smaller, but your potential for loss is greater. And to give you an example of what it is I'm saying, well, this is actually going on right now. So in this particular candle setup, you have what looks like a really good shorting opportunity. However, if this candle is bullish, then chances are this is a setup that has failed. But I will give you a real setup. So here you have a real bearish engulf. Did I say bullish? I don't know. But at any rate, this is a bearish engulf setup. However, it quickly failed. So that's what I mean by your loss potential being greater, because if, oh, and I know I interrupted myself in the middle of a sentence, but it is absolutely imperative that on days like this, you make sure that your candle loss is minimized. So you want to lose, if you incur loss, you want to make it a one candle loss. You don't want the losses to run on forever and ever, because the market is choppy and tricky and all of that stuff. So this looks like it's a setup that has possibly failed, that we don't know yet. And I'll tell you, honestly, I never know what's going on in these markets. Never, 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 never. You can look at this and you can see all kind of what seem like legitimate trade setups that are just going bust very, very quickly. So I never know what's going on in these markets. All I can do is simply wait for what looks like a proper trade setup and hope that it works. And honestly, that's about the best you can do. So right now, we're just waiting for the market to do something significant, because let me put this clock back up. So for a little over an hour now, the market has been doing absolutely nothing, but just kind of going back and forth in this crazy, choppy, whatever. So We may have an economic report at 9 Central Time. I don't know, but hopefully the market will do something to straighten itself out soon, and we will have the potential for some real profit. Also, um, you also have a different kind of market day where you have a strong trending market. That is my favorite kind of market to trade. But on days like this, you spend a lot of time waiting and hoping and looking for a trade setup. So currently, that's what we're doing. We're just sitting up here and just watching candles form and nothing happening. Traders, I want to talk to you about the two trades we missed. I got distracted and missed these two trading opportunities. I'm sorry, but the distraction was really important. This euro yen pair, you can see that we have an engulf here and it continued to fall down nicely here. You have um, this little kind of railroad track set up, and you have a bullish buy or buy that failed, and the trade continued to go in a bearish fashion. So these are the two trading opportunities we missed, and I am actually looking for something in this euro dollar pair around 9 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock New York time. So I'm hoping for a trade to set up, a trade setup to develop in mostly this pair. I don't really expect a lot from this one. This one's just kind of been chugging along all morning. So I'm really looking for something at this point in the euro dollar pair. Okay, guys, it looks like we have the opportunity that we've been waiting for. Euro. So we'll see the stop loss on this. The high is 112.29.6. So our stop loss is going to be 112.33 or somewhere thereabout. Whatever is a few pips above the the high. I'm going to go ahead and pause this while we put the stop loss in. Now it looks like this particular short may fail. If this fails, then it is definitely a buy. We will re-enter the market going back long. Now we've had a lot of real candle setups this morning, lots of engulfs. This is a perfect example. We've had plenty of failing engulfs this morning and um, failing candle trade setup. This is a failed setup. Um, I thought I saw a perfect example here. Yeah, not so perfect. At any rate, this was already bearish, and you see that there were bearish attempts along the way that actually ended up failing, and you finally got the right one. So that's why it's important on days like this to just continue to plug at it because, okay, so this is now a failure. I am going to close this myself because now we have totally engulfed this candle, and now this is a buying opportunity. A sale that fails in a bullish market is a buy. So now we will put our stop right even with the bottom, which is 122.38. And I will put that stop in. Okay, guys, I think we have another opportunity in this Euro CAD pair. We're going to buy that. And we're going to put this stop right below this candle. You can see that we've added the physical stop here. And the reason that the stop looks like it's down so low, even though it's even with the bottom is because I've taken out the shadows, as you already know. We might have a shorting opportunity on this euro yen. Just waiting to see how that one plays out. I was gonna say, yep, I think we're already out of this before I can even. Oh, I'm wrong about that. Sorry, I misplaced my. Yeah, oops. I was going to say it looks like I'm about to close this euro CAD out anyway. Oops. So yeah, I am definitely getting ready to close that one out. Even though it did not close itself out, it still engulfed the previous candle, so I'm over it. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Oh my word. So we got the opportunity to reshort this euro yen pair. So we'll see how that one goes. Hopefully it will go for a while. Also, we need to go ahead and update this stop loss. So far this trade is going in our favor. This one did not work out. And again, that is the reason for decreasing your size during questionable days. And I've noticed as of late, at least for me, my pairs have not been moving at the opening of the market. Most of the time at the opening, it's just been choppy, choppy, choppy. And somewhere later on during the course of the market, it will begin to move. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this euro. As you can see, we made a big jump to the upside. So I'm going to go ahead and I was about to add a stop loss right under this candle. However, we got a big jump up. This euro yen pair is not really doing anything. It goes into profit, out of profit, into profit, out of profit. And at this point, I just wanted to do a trade live. We're going to go ahead and wait until this euro yen pair closes, and we're going to see what happens from there. But at this point, I'm tired. I've been watching the market all morning, and like I said, this is one of these kind of really sleepy market where your profit potential is very small. And this, like I said, euro yen doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of anything. So we're going to wait to see how we close this one, and then I'm going to be done for today. Okay, guys, that is it for today. The market has already stopped us out in this pair, and like I said, I am tired. So I'm going to turn the market off completely for a while, take a nap, because it took forever to get the trade setups this morning. But I wanted to make a video. I did one last week, live trade, that just ended up being way too long because I took several trades, and by the end of the video it was way too long. But I do want to remind you guys that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful in Forex. Remember to limit your losses, and in markets like this one, definitely. Oh, it occurred to me that I did not explain to you why it was that I got out of this trade. So I got out of this trade because of the sudden surge in the market. So we just had a sudden shoot up, and I figured I would take my profits as close to the top of this candle as possible. Now I want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. Also, make sure that you limit your losses in these kind of markets, because the profit potential is minimum while, while the loss potential is much greater. So the loss here was almost equal to, or it was at least half of the gains that I just made in this Euro USD pair. So keep that in mind and keep those losses small. Have a terrific rest of your day.